What's up, YouTube? Doing a video response. And shocker, it's Terrence Pop. You know those chicks who think, no, there are some women who act very entitled. You know, the chicks that think that just because they're like super hot, that they're entitled to a good looking dude and not some average looking schluck, right? But when guys do this same thing to women, we get called, what's the word I'm looking for? Shallow. Yes. What's up, Courtney? Potion time. Well, I have to wash this cup. It's been used quite a bit the last couple of days. That's all right. Because I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that looks are only half of it. If you're as dumb as a box of day-old rocks, well then, your looks will only get you so far in the dating scene.
If you missed the bus on Bitcoin, Doge, and Shiba, check out Crypto Phoenix, an all-American coin launched on Independence Day weekend. Check out their website, cryptophoenix.org, and follow the link on the bottom of the page to hang out with the founders on Telegram, where you can ask them anything. So remove your thumb from your fourth point of contact and use it to hitchhike on the next bus to retirement. A link is in the description.
What's going on out there, you bunch of nasty nines? Terrence Pop here, Redonkulous.com. Bad Pop showed up today because...
And yes, your boy Cobra has encountered his fair share of stuck-up attractive women. And chicks like that are kind of annoying. I'm a good-looking dude. You don't see me acting entitled because of it.
You know, I'm an evil, hairless monkey, and if you like the shirt, go get yourself one. Trollbase.net, links in the description. Did you see the link down there? Yeah, you did. It's because I was telling you the truth. That seems to be something that men are really good at. But unfortunately, the ladies out there, they have not gotten this memo. Hey, whoa, back it up here. Before you start jumping all over me, I'm not calling you a bunch of liars. But when you do tell the truth, let's be honest here, it's usually by accident. Screen 5. And that leads us right into today's cry for help. Why
do average...
Yes, women and men lie to each other, and it's horse shit. Okay, why do average-looking men think they have a chance with her? Is she less hot than she thinks? No, that's just called entitlement.
Looking men think they have a chance with me. Am I less hot than I think?
Oh my God.
You know what kills me about this crap is when you do get the stereotypical super hot entitled bitch of a woman who thinks she's all that in a handbag. She thinks her pussy's platinum, so she might as well grab a Bud Light Platinum and stick it where the sun don't shine, right? And I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm just kidding. Because am I fucking right about that? But no, I was just kidding.
Gentlemen, do you see that? Whore she blows!
That is too fucking funny. Whore she blows. Oh, that's good. Yes. Yes.
Man the harpoon!
And speaking of potion time, I've seen 2 more of them glasses are being ordered. So thank you for supporting the channel and get yourself a potion time pint glass.
Because everyone else has. 265 harpoons later, all you have to show for it is a layer of blubber. Bummer. As you can tell, dudes, this is going to be one hell of a rumpy-pumpy ride.
Yeah, and this is the thing of it. If you're an attractive person, but you're self-entitled and you have no personality to show for it on top of it, people are just going to use you for the horizontal, if you catch my drift. And maybe a place to crash, and every once in a while you feed them. But then eventually they're going to get tired of it. Like, yeah, the sex is amazing because they're stupid hot, but you try to have a conversation with them, and you just want to blow your brains out. I mean, I'm kidding, fuck suicide, but you know what I'm saying? That's an exaggeration. Suicide solution. Alcohol. Yes. It's like saying, fuck that shit and have a beer, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually been in a really good mood the last couple of days. I'm not just saying that because of the alcohol. I've been doing really good on the YouTube, get more subscribers.
So pour yourself the menagerie and don't skimp. Because this woman wrote in for some advice, but she's going to get a hell of a lot more than that.
Meet Glowforge, the 3D laser printer. Create.
You know what fucking kills me? Because when women bitch about how entitled some guys are, when guys act like they're God's gift to women, it irritates the piss out of women for all the right reasons. It's entitlement, it's disgusting, and it's for the same goddamn reason that chicks who act like this piss off dudes. But if we say we're pissed off at a woman's behavior, all of a sudden it's an attack and we're sexist and, oh, women could do no wrong. No.
With wood, fabric, cardboard, whatever's laying around the house. This is Glowforge.
I'm not here to hate on women or men. I'm not here to hate on anyone. But self-entitlement like this sucks.
Yeah. You better run for cover because those truth bombs are coming in hot and they will be danger close. This article comes courtesy of Slate.com.
Dear, how to do it.
How to do it? What exactly does it mean?
How to do it is Slate's spicy advice column.
You're going to the Slate for bedroom advice. What could go wrong?
I'm an attractive and intelligent woman.
Okay, so here she goes on this freaking article. Trying to sell herself for the reader. Yeah, this glass needs to be washed. That's all right. In fact, yes, I'm gonna wash this glass in the dishwasher and probably grab a new glass because this thing is fucking sweet. She is an attractive and intelligent woman in her mid-30s. To a certain extent, she knows that these things to be true. She's worked for 15 years as a successful commercial model, and she has a master's degree and an above-average IQ. Oh, okay, so she's got looks and she's smart. That's That's a rarity in people. They're either really good looking or really stupid, or really good looking and really stupid, or they're really ugly and really smart. It's just kind of that's Mother Nature's way of helping balance it out. You know what I'm saying? Because if you had all of that, that wouldn't be fair for a lot of people. Above average IQ. And and of course, she's in incredible shape for a woman of her age. She also thinks it's important to add that she definitely doesn't come across as modest or sexually conservative. She posts lingerie and bikini selfies. Okay, so you got your stereotypical, albeit stupid hot lingerie bikini type model. Like, okay, yeah. You've seen one chick in a bikini, you've seen them all. That's the truth. Although, let's be real, there are some chicks that should not be wearing a bikini. That's just, yeah. Not trying to be an ass, but yeah, they're just like there are some dudes out there who shouldn't be wearing no skivvies, as they're called, yeah? It's just no.
And in my mid-30s.
All right, I'm going to make a slight adjustment to this opening sentence so you guys can get a glimpse of the truth.
I used to be an attractive and intelligent woman in my mid-20s. Now I'm an egotistical whiner in my mid-30s. And I'm wondering where all the good men went.
Yes. I speak from experience. Being picky on the dating scene will not get you, well, depending on how hot you are, and if you actually have a personality to show for it, you're not an entitled bitch about it, then yeah. There are plenty of good-looking women who, you know what I'm saying? They're hot, but they also got personality, and they're not a bitch about it. And it's refreshing, is it not, gentlemen? When you find attractive women who are not stuck up about it, it is so goddamn refreshing. It's like a breath of fresh air. And they're a lot more common than you realize. That, unfortunately, is the stereotype for attractive women. They come off as prestigious. And they look down their nose at you like, uh-huh. And they look at you like if your dick isn't up to her standard size, it ain't happening. But men are pigs when we have a preference in boob size. Which is a scientific fact that right now men have no control over their penis size. In fact, women have more control over their boob size than men do over their penis size. There is no magical surgery that can make our penises bigger.
There you go, gentlemen. Space Ghost is on. If you have to say it, chances are you don't really believe it. Just like when they have to tell.
Mm-hmm. This cup is sick, but it needs to be washed. And to be fair, whether you're attractive or not, it is your dating life. However, if you're a woman who acts entitled because you want the hottest dude with the biggest schlong and the most bank account, but when he's super hard to find and all these other reasonably nice guys who probably would treat you 1,000 times better, because let's face it, most guys who got that kind of life are assholes because they can get away with it. If you're a top tier dude that chicks want to fuck like all the time, some of these dudes are really cocky because they can get away with it. Yeah, this thing about hooking up with chicks and shit, that gives you confidence. But when that confidence goes to your head, figuratively and mentally speaking, guys do really cocky, stupid, dumb shit. But it's not exactly hard for hot chicks to get laid. It's not. You may not like all the options you have, ladies, but on a side note, a lot of the chicks are tired of these thirsty ass dudes. Like, can you just buy her a drink to hang out? It doesn't have to be about you know what. Instead of saying, oh, Cobra needs to get laid, appreciate the woman you have. Because 3 years goes by like that. I'm more focused on improving the dating scene than I am on getting laid. And we can all do our part to do this by sharing perspectives and ideas. And whenever I hear women bitch and complain, most guys would just tune it out as, emotional baggage. The same attitude she might have when you get emotional or start going off about shit. You're just mansplaining. And it's like, you could just shut the fuck up and listen to her for a second. You might learn some shit. As crazy as this sounds, you hear all these dudes going, I just don't understand women. Why? Oh my God. Jeez. And it's like, well, maybe if you fucking listen, and as soon as she starts talking, you listen. You don't start drifting off into fucking guy land going where you think about nothing and your mind just kind of. Because guys possess this amazing ability where we can think about absolutely nothing. We could just shut off our brain and not think about anything. Just
tell you about how strong and independent they are, right? And who are the ones that are always doing that? System surfers. Made a whole video about that phenomenon. Links in the description. Bottom line, dudes, the more they try to convince you of something, the less true it actually is. So if they're really pushing it and driving that nail even deeper, you know what's going on. It's an orchestra of lies. And you're sitting there front row center.
Yeah, the wage gap is still very much real in like third world countries and certain business practices and certain jobs, even Western worlds, yes. There are some restaurants where waitresses will make less money than waiters. And there were some incidences where guys make less money and chicks make more money. If they call it out for what it is, they get told, well, if this kind of thing were to happen to a dude, as far as the whole wage gap goes, they'd tell you, I'm sorry, but you have a balls and penis between your legs. It doesn't work like that for you. So, yeah, tough shit. And I'm over here like child support payments. So whenever I see Halle Berry bitching because she has to pay child support, I'm like, yeah, that sucks. But welcome to what like 80 to like 95% of men who get divorced have to do. And yeah, it sucks. And that's another thing that ruins it for single moms is these fucking crazy cunts who should not be having kids. And they take advantage of the system and mooch off of the government, their ex-husband, and then sit there with their kids going, they don't need a man in their life, while the man pays them child support and the man takes care of the payments. Life bucks you off the horse, you get back on, you keep riding. That's just how it is.
With your fingers in her ears and one thumb up your butt. So, Miss Spicy, when you have to begin your letter this way, we know what's up.
To a certain extent, I know these things.
So you spent your 20s looking for Mr. Right and realize that he's not out there, that the perfect guy, just like the perfect girl, does not exist. You're going to have some exceptions to the fact of the matter. They might have a lot in common with you, but to an extent, that's the best way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you hear chicks, and I quote, say crap like this, I would never date them. They're like family. Or they're just like her little brother, and it's just like, yeah, first of all, when you're the one that's older than she is, and second of all, y'all ain't even related. Come on. You will find that if you find a dating partner that has a lot in common with you, like to the point where it's like that could be like a male version or a female version of yourself. Those are the kind of people that would make great dating partners. But it could also be very chaotic because you're too much alike. And that just depends on, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have some differences. So it's good to have a dating partner where you have a couple things in common, more or less than not in common. But if you had everything in common, yeah, that's virtually almost impossible. Unless you two start like vibing off each other's thoughts, like, oh, you wanted to go to that restaurant too? Holy crap, we're both thinking the same thing. Like, oh my God, we're amazing together. In the meantime, I'm like, instead of bitching about the dating scene, take the single life time to get better at guitar, perfect my singing voice. I hurt myself today. Now, my ability to sing and sound just like Johnny Cash is pristine, YouTube. The old familiar sting. The needle tears a hole. Fuck heroin. Yeah, that's the stuff. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Some chaotic monster.
Things to be true.
In the age of social media, Sure.
Oh yeah, that's good. Cheers. Yeah. When you're freaking in your 20s and you're looking for a dating partner, most people are not going to find the one when they're in their 20s. Let's be real. And in my defense, I have encountered some really good-looking women in my lifetime. You know, I might have went to school with them, or you just see them walking around town, or, you know, yes. But most chicks are going to see the autism and go, I don't know how to deal with that. And rightfully so, if they reject me because I'm autistic, I'm not going to say shit about it because I get it. Like, if you encountered a chick with, like, you know, her own problems, you know, everyone's got problems. That's the truth.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure you noticed this by now, but simps vastly outnumber the dudes you're looking for. So, when you decide to wait until your mid-30s to...
Yeah, stop simp shaming. Women want dudes to be nice to them, but at the same time, they'll turn around and say that they want to date an asshole. Makes no goddamn sense. Makes no goddamn sense. I'm like, wait, you want men to be respectful to you, but at the same time, you want to date an asshole. Okay, I know I may have Asperger's, but how the fuck does that work? You know, what she means is you're an asshole to everyone else who tries to fuck with you and her relationship. And you're not afraid to, like, punch a guy in the fucking face if he's checking out your woman and getting all, like, perverted with it. Like, damn, that chick's got a nice ass, or that chick's got some nice tits. And you look at the dude like, yeah, that's my woman. Back off, brah. One warning. One fucking warning. Second time he does it, you just walk up as hard as you can, dude. Knock his ass out. Arr. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's what chicks want. You know, whenever I hear women say, where have all the good men gone? I start thinking of that song by Bonnie Taylor with the really catchy drum beat. I'm a hero! You know what the male version of that song would be? I need a hero sandwich. I'm holding on for a beer to fill me up for the night. It's gotta be big, it's gotta be a foot long, and it's gotta be stacked with toppings. I need a hero sandwich. A party sub to carry me through the night. Oh, shit.
Settled.
And all these chicks bitching about not being able to find the guy in their 20s, and then they become self-entitled and whiny in their 30s. I'm like, sounds like a lot of dudes that I know. Look, if dating were fucking easy, anyone would be able to get someone, but dating is hard for a reason. It makes you appreciate what you have when you have it, and learn from your mistakes when you don't have it. It's like playing a video game, if you really think about it. It's that video game mentality. If video games become insatiably easy to play, you'll have fun playing it, but After a while, you're gonna be like, that wasn't too challenging. And then you don't play the game as much. And yeah, that's the fucking truth, dude. Like when you're playing a video game and you fucking rage quit, you're like, oh, fuck this bullshit. Yeah. You know, that's kind of how dating is too, am I right? Okay. And you know what? If you don't get your first kiss when you're 13, that's cool, dude. No rush, no worries, man. I didn't get mine till I was like 18, 19 years old. And I was ditching class, smoking cigarettes, and listening to Cradle of Filth. Yeah, being a rebellious, angsty teenager, painting his nails black and wearing spiked collars. You know, I got made fun of for being goth when I was in school, like most goth kids, and I didn't take any of it. I didn't fucking put up with it, dude. Did I get in trouble for fighting on school grounds? Yeah, I could have. But it's because I had muscles. You know, all the smaller dudes who don't have muscles, they gotta show off their testosterone like a little dog that barks and bites at your ankles, and you're just like, okay, shut up. Pretty much how that goes. Fuck animal abuse.
Down. The men that you truly desire, well, they're looking way younger and they don't want you anymore. All that's left is the scents and low hanging fruit, and you know what they are? The consolation prize. And I'm sorry, honey, but you did it.
Now, I reckon if men did not get simp shamed or called a pussy faggot simp or you're such a fucking simp, dude, oh my god. Like, she's not even sucking your dick and you gave her $20 for gas. You're such a fucking simp. Oh my god. Like, dude, it's not about her sucking my dick. I was just trying to be nice. And that's kind of this unspoken power that women have over men is that most guys just do it because even if you're not getting laid, a little bit of attention is better than no attention. Am I right? And trust me when I say this, when you have not had sex in 3 goddamn years and a woman gives you a hug that you're crushing on or like that you know, or you know what I'm saying, or like in general, doesn't have to be like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? You appreciate moments like that and realize that it doesn't have to be about the sex, you know what I'm saying? And fellas, you can bitch about it all you want, but if you had that kind of power over women, you wouldn't be complaining now, would you?
To yourself. I'm sure you still look great for your age.
I've seen some women that look good for their age, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, yo. Plus, older women are the best, YouTube. They're more experienced. They potentially don't get pregnant, and when all your friends give you shit about dating an older woman, you can be like, you know what? At least I got someone, motherfucker. What do you have? Yes. So sometimes that's just how it is. Women age like a fine wine, my friend. Or like a fine pink champagne.
But if you're
Mm-hmm. And you can talk all the shit you want, Terrence Pat, but let's be real, bro. Men, we don't like being reminded that we're getting older either. Like, shit. Some days I don't know, I wake up and it's a trip to think that I'm 30 years old. Like, I don't feel 30 to be honest. I feel like I'm still 24, 25, 26. It's only a state of mind, I suppose, but women and men in general don't like being reminded of, you're getting old. I got mad respect for my elders, to be honest. Drink to that. Ah, 21 and up. I pack these for when I go outside to have a smoke here in a bit. These little bastards are addicting, dude. Yeah, that's the one. Yes, I run the risk of getting cancer with these things, but I'll take the risk.
If you're being honest with yourself, you have to admit you.
I'll be honest, I grew up around smokers. And yeah, when I was a kid, I fucking hated the smell of cigarettes when I was a kid. But then you try your first cigarette out of peer pressure and you're just like, and then you cough like a car backfiring. You're just sitting there. After you get done coughing and the nicotine and the dopamine are released into your brain and throughout your body, all of a sudden you're just like, you take a second drag, you cough less the second time. And then by the time you get done smoking your cigarette, you're just like, you want another one. Like, that's no joke. These things are so bad for your health and they're so addicting. But they taste so good. Yes. Yeah, Marlboro Smooths came out when I was a kid, like 18, barely old enough to smoke. And I bought me a fucking... Dude, I would leave school campus in high school to go get a pack. I get a pack at lunch and have it on person. And teachers didn't give a shit as long as you didn't like flash it in class like, oh hey, what's up? You guys want to smoke break at lunch? Yeah. No, like cigarettes, they take a while to kill you too. If you're like 4 packs a day, like that's horrible. I can usually make a pack last like fucking 2, 3 days just by myself. I'm not a heavy smoker by any means, but yeah, Marlboro Smooths are one of my favorite Marlboro blends. NXT, Southern Cuts, Reds, Smooths. NXTs, Southern Cuts, Smooths, Reds. Yeah.
looked better 10 to 15 years ago. And the men that you want, well, they can still date women that young. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what sucks about how the dynamic of life plays out. Because as women get older, they want more sex and younger men, but sometimes they have a harder time getting it. Men get older to an extent, and we end up dating chicks 15 years younger than we are, and as long as she's of age and it's consensual, no one says shit. Yeah. But, and then to even things out on that scenario, a dude will lose the ability to get erections, and then a woman go through hot flashes and fucking menopause and all that bullshit. And that's just kind of life in general, being like, I'm gonna fuck with both genders on this kind of thing. Like, if your woman is experiencing menopause or periods or any of that bullshit, when she says give me space, let her do her thing, but comfort her and make her feel sexy. You know what I'm saying? It's not that difficult. It's not that difficult. I had a fucking joke I was gonna tell, but I don't know how y'all might take it a certain way, and it's not. It's pretty tame. It's an energy drink joke. Okay, hold on. What's a period's favorite energy drink? I heard it was Red Bull because Red Bull gives you wings. Yes. Ah, no. Okay. That joke was such a dad joke. Jeez. Now, to quote Ron White, bet you wish you had one of these. I'd never make light of a woman's period because if I was bleeding out my dick, I wouldn't be going, oh, look at that, I'm spotting. Fuck that, I'd be running down the street grabbing my dick going, my dick's my balls are bleeding. Yeah. No, I had the brilliant idea to make tampons and pads out of hemp, biodegradable cotton, so it's super absorbent, releases CBD and THC to eliminate cramps, and it's biodegradable. So eco-friendly and no more cramping, and just makes the whole process much more smoother. But someone stole my idea, and I was like, bastards.
Any top tier dude looking to commit probably wants to start a family. Who's better?
I don't want to start a family until I build my clock towered mansion, at which point I would have a fortress to bring my queen home to. You know what I'm saying? Well, 1870s Victorian Second Empire Adams Family style house with where the cupola tower is like one giant clock tower in the center. Like, I got it all. up in here. I got a vision for what I want it to look like. And it would be fucking sick, because as soon as you saw it, you'd be like, that's definitely Cobra's mansion. Yes. You'd see me playing songs on my Caron, and it would be fucking beautiful. Fucking ridiculous.
Suited for that particular purpose. The 35-year-old birthing person or the 22-year-old birthing person? I think you know the answer because
That's horrible. Yeah, depends on what the dude's into. But hey, 22, 35 doesn't make much difference because they're of age. Yeah. Once you reach the age of 21 and up, it's just best to pick up members and humans for shenanigans at the bar. You know how creepy it looks when you got like a 21-year-old hanging out at the high school for all the 18-year-old chicks, just like, bruh. There's not like a 4-year difference, but it'd look extra creepy if I did it. I'm just saying, like, fuck off.
I can hear you ringing from here.
I've worked for 15 years as a successful commercial model, and I have a master's degree and an above-average IQ. I'm in incredible shape.
I see what you're doing there. I just saw through your BS. So I'm going to break this all down point by point. When you say I worked as a commercial model for 15 years, real men hear this.
I've slept with a ton of photographers. I mean, I'm serious. Like, they have blown my back out so many times, I have a chiropractor on call.
Excuse me, could you take this breakfast back? There's way too many sausages on this pancake ass, and it's a little too sticky. Never unleash the syrup before you count all the sausages, dudes. I'm just saying. Remember what I was saying earlier about women telling the truth by accident? Well, there you go. Commercial models, they travel all over the world.
Well, let's be realistic about this. Women will lie to men about how many sexual partners they've had for the same exact goddamn reason that men will lie to women about this issue. She doesn't want you to perceive her as a dirty little slut. She wants to be the sexy goddess in your eyes. And when you find out how many dudes she's really been with, all of a sudden you're just like, eh. But here's the thing of it. She chose your ass over all the dudes she's been with. That's a better way to look at it than being like, oh my God, you slept with how many? And that's kind of true for like both sides, I feel like. You don't want to be perceived as some sleazeball player, fuckboy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want your girlfriend to think you're a fuckboy. You got a good thing going with her, and next thing you know, you find out it's just like, you had how many women on top of your cot? Wow. So for pretty much the same exact goddamn reason, like, oh my God. Judgment.
In the job description. And we know what happens when ladies travel. When you're away from prying eyes, you have all the plausible deniability that you ever need. You know what that means? Bad decisions, and a whole lot of them. You're not staying a commercial model for 15 years strictly on your looks. If you stayed in the business for 15 years, I'm guessing you sucked a lot of career extensions out of the zoom lenses, if you know what I mean.
That's a horrible stereotype. They go, yeah, how badly do you want this job? Yeah. Yeah, shit. Like, how badly do you want this job? You're gonna play and drop E minor again, watch. That's not quite the string pull off I wanted to pull right to the. What the fuck was that? Yes, show that logo. Watch out!
I mean, as for your master's degree, dudes don't give a damn shit or fuck about that stuff. So,
Unless, of course, they actually do. There are some dudes who find intellect to be more stimulating than looks. It's a rarity, but they exist. Kind of like finding a chick who's like super hot, but she's also not a complete bimbo on top of it. Yes. Right fucking there. Oh, yes. Right there. That was fucking sick shredding, dude. Yes. Wayne's Wild World. You didn't tell him about my pubes, did ya? No, of course not. That's what fucking kills me about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It goes from, hey, you don't got any pubes, you little wuss, to when you're an adult, like, they gotta shave that shit off so it's smooth for the ladies.
So just take it in the bathroom and wipe your ass with it.
Man, that's just mean. That's mean, man.
But you believe your degree entitles you to a higher tier man. How's that working out for you, baby? I'm just asking for a friend. Don't get mad at me.
Yeah, because people who have their degrees and act like they're entitled to certain things just because they're super smart, you're as annoying as the people who act like that just because you're good looking. Just because you're good looking and smart don't mean you're entitled to shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like the rest of us, except with a couple of extra desirable traits for some people. For themselves or for within others. Like, wow! Cobra can actually shred now. That's cool. Oh, yeah.
And lastly, the above average IQ. I'm sure the rest of this article is going to speak for itself on that point.
Also important to add, I definitely don't come across as modest or sexually conservative.
You smell that?
Hold on. I gotta squeeze one off into my cup here. The fart toy. Like if I now I've done that prank at the bar where I just pull out the fart toy and I pretend to fart in my beer and then drink it. I'm all like super dramatic about it. And people just look at me like I've fucking gone lost my goddamn mind. Like, what the fuck is this dude like retarded? Does he have special needs? And then when they see it's a fart toy, they just like, okay, you got us, Cobra. That was the devilish prank. Nah.
Yeah, dude. Smells like somebody's cooking some chlamydia clam chowder. And I'm also...
Why you gotta be like that? Yeah, that's nasty. Clam chowder is actually my favorite. I like clam chowder soup. It's delicious. I've always liked it ever since I was a kid. But why you gotta be like that, you
That's a big scent of
nasty mother fornicator?
butter. Tonsil butter. God, you think you're talking yourself up, but you.
Oh, yes. A nice, tasteful shadow to hide that camel toe. Yes.
Telling us everything we need to know. And it's not painting a pretty picture of you, honey.
Yeah, we'll talk. Real talk, ladies and gentlemen. Guys totally. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys do the same thing. You think women and men don't, like, lie to make themselves seem more important or more attractive than they really are? Think again. Because let me fucking tell you, they do. And you may think to yourself, oh, hey, yeah, this chick, she claims to be a swimsuit model, and she's also super good looking and super intelligent and super in shape, but she's got her master's degree. Oh, sounds like the perfect catch. And then, of course, the dude's sitting there going, oh, yeah, like, I work for NASA and fucking I got a huge cock and I make like fucking 6 figures a year. And then, like, I love to go to the gym and work out and keep, the only 6-pack I have is on my stomach and maybe in my fridge if you want to have some weekend fun. And then they meet in real life, and it's just like, you're not what you said on your dating profile. Swipe left. No, I don't want none of it. And the female shows up from the date, and she's just like one bad fucking date away from becoming a pissed off, angry feminist who hates men. Oh, boy.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
I post lingerie and bikini selfies.
And it's like, oh, okay, you post lingerie and bikini selfies. I want to see. I'll admit, I'm subscribed to a couple of really hot chicks on YouTube. Some of them do reaction videos, like SS Sniper Wolf. And then some of them do bikini try-on hauls like Holly Wolf or Ruby May or Kendra Rowie. And it's like, nobody says shit when a chick subscribes to a dude on YouTube just because he's good looking. In fact, this is why I'm not in a rush to get laid, because I got a bunch of fangirls. Even if I didn't have fangirls, it's just a good idea in general. I'm giving you good advice here. Don't be in a rush to get laid. It's not a need, it's a want. And would you rather be in a sexless life for 3 to 4 years or be some poor schlupp who's got his girlfriend pregnant on college prom night and they're not ready for the kid? Now they're stuck up in their ears with student debt loans and diaper payments. bug assault guns are sick. I tell you what, instead of filling up my fridge with formula, I'm filling it with this good stuff. Yes. Ah. No, the truth of it is when women who are super attractive get pissed off at dudes who are less than average attractive for hitting on them, but then turn around and get pissed off at us guys because we reject the fat, ugly chicks. You're a special kind of hypocritical entitlement, aren't you? Yeah. Like you want to pat yourself on the back, but secretly you're just like, ha, I'm hotter than she is. That's exactly how it is, too, with women. You all are so fucking goddamn catty towards each other. Now, some of you may genuinely care about the whole sisterhood support other women crap, but the majority of you don't care because it's less competition. Am I right, ladies? Yes. A chaotic cobra, some Jack Daniels, some Monster chaotic juice, and a Corona mango citrus refresca moss, whatever the fuck. Fresca is soda, not a fucking beer. Okay, moving on. The chaotic cobras are fucking delicious. The combos I come up with, like you can taste the Jack, it's there, but it gives way to this citrusy, whatever these two right here. Yes, and chaos is a very powerful demon. Yeah, moving on. Yes.
So you're a promiscuous attention seeker, and you're so full of poisonous hot air, you're about to go up like the Hindenburg.
Why is it that when women act like self-entitled sluts about their good looks, nobody says shit? But the second a dude acts like he's God's gift to women, he's a fucking shallow pig. I'm just asking for a friend. Yes. When truth be told, shallowness just sucks on both sides. It ruins it for women and men. If the stereotype is, well, women this and men that, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? Like,
Humanity and all the times it's feeding around here. Any dude still in the dating market can see the red flags here.
I get a lot of emotional and intellectual fulfillment from my relationships with friends.
and she gets a lot of emotional and intellectual fulfillment from relationships with her friends, family. When she dates, a primary interest is finding partners who excite her physically and fulfill her sexually. For reasons she doesn't understand, she rarely attracts these men anymore. The men who flock to her asking her out to the tune of several times a week are average or below average looking smart guys. These men have everything she's looking for in a friend, but they aren't what she wants in a dating partner. You got friend zone. No, I'm joking. All jokes aside, this argument's been going on for a minute. And if you get friend zoned by a chick, that's her loss, bro. Us guys, we gotta stick up for each other, but do it without being a sexist cunt towards women. You feel me on this, ladies and gentlemen? No, it's the goddamn truth. It's just like if women can support feminism without hating men, then men can support each other without it being gay or sexist towards women. You know what I'm saying? These men have everything she's looking for in a friend. Yes. And you know what kills me about the dating scene? All the dudes who get friend zoned eventually will find a chick 4 times harder than the one they're trying to go after, who actually appreciates what they're laying down. And it makes the chick who friend zoned them super jealous. All of a sudden, like, hey. All of a sudden, it's like, hey, wait a minute. You should have given him a chance. Look how much more attractive that person looks when you can't have them. Oh my god, dude, this chick sounds insufferable. These men have everything she's looking for in a friend, but they aren't what she wants in a dating partner. Her take is that they think her academic interests and penchant for elevated conversation will make me fall for them despite the obvious attractiveness gap. If she was looking for a marriage partner or someone to start a family with, that might be true, but she's not. She wants hot sex with semi-committed, medium-term partners. Yeah, you want that until he gets your ass pregnant and doesn't want to stick around for the kid. Ha ha! Screen 5. Oh, god damn it. Something about watching Terrence pop just allows me to embrace my inner male bastard and just be like, yes. Women are just as manipulative as the men they complain about, but then fucking sit there with the biggest bitch fit when it happens to them, but never when it happens to men. And it fucking kills me because we could be doing this thing like, oh, hey, hashtag me too. You go through the same shit I go through, even if it's different for you because you're a female, and this is how your side goes through it. Well, this is how our side goes through it. Instead of using that to unite the sexes, unite the genders, and be like, you know what, women and men are dicks to each other. Can we just stop? Like, if that's not your type, then don't go after it, and don't go out of your way to harass them because it's not your type. Like, let them down gently because being rejected by the fucking assholes sucks. One of the first girls I crushed on did not let me down gently. She literally called me a loser in front of everyone. And I'm laughing at that dumb bitch's ass because it's like, hey, look, I'm a YouTube celebrity. Ain't that a bitch, Daily? Yes. In my defense, I have good taste in women, to be honest. Now I'm going to come right out and say it. Looks are what draw you to your potential dating partner. That's the first thing you see. You can't see their personality. If you could see their personality like you could see their looks, finding a dating partner would be fucking easy. You'd be like, fucking hey, I like their personality, I like their looks. Fucking let's do this. Oh, they feel the same way? Fucking hey, you know what I'm saying? That's good shit. No, number 7. No, number 7. Splash of that goodness. No, I get drunk and I go on camera and I'm just like, well, here's what I'm thinking, YouTube. But I'm not even drunk, to be honest. I'm feeling a little tipsy, but I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Admittedly, I am an asshole when it comes to alcohol because I can handle it better than most people can. And when people try to restrict me and I get all mouthy with them, like, yeah, it doesn't look good on either side. So just like sometimes drinking at home is better than going to the bar to have a drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes. Unless, of course, you're in a bar that supports your ass and then you're just like, yeah, that's my bar.
And family.
If those were.
Yeah. 95% of the dudes that friend zone the chicks that want them end up with a miserable cunt for a wife. And about 95% of the dudes that get friend zoned by chicks who they're going after, those chicks end up with asshole boyfriends. And then sit there and bitch because they can't find someone decent. Mm-hmm. Dude, those chaotic cobras are fucking delicious. That consists of Jack Daniels, some chaotic Monster Energy juice, and a splash of Corona Refresca Mas Mango Citrus. Fucking hell. Shit.
Relationships are so fulfilling. Why are you on the internet whining?
When I date my primary.
That's the truth. If your relationships with your friends and family are so fulfilling, why are you on the internet whining because you can't find a good man? Yeah.
Interest is finding partners who excite me physically and fulfill me in the bedroom.
Wow! And you say.
You know, when you hear this chick talk about all the shit she wants, I kind of think to myself, I agree with this woman. If I found me an of-age woman that did the same exact thing, excited me in the bedroom and the conversation was stimulating. It wasn't just like, What have I been saying on my channel for a hot minute? That women and men are a lot more similar to each other than they realize. And when they realize that red pill thought, all of a sudden communicating with the opposite sex becomes like night and day. It's easy. You start realizing that women and men want the same thing, and it's just like, oh, hey, you know what? King Cobra tells it like it is.
And men are shallow. Space Ghost. Take it.
Yeah, when women call us shallow because we want a chick with some big tits, a nice curvy waist, and a juicy ass. But she wants a dude who's 6 feet tall, who's got a 6-inch plus cock when he gets hard, and a 6 salary figure. How is, you know what I'm saying? But that's just, this is why I don't bitch about it. Because women get slut shamed for trying to give us sex. It's the truth. It's the goddamn truth. Like, men are sitting there like, I wish women gave blowjobs more often. Like, shit. Gotta fucking jump through a goddamn flaming fire of loopage. Like a, you know what I'm saying? It's just jump over the Grand Canyon through a fucking flaming fire loop just to get your dick sucked. I'm exaggerating, of course. You offer to suck her pussy and be like, hey, you know what? You suck my dick, I'll suck your pussy. And that's how that's gonna work, you know? But she don't want it. And then sits there and says men are too thirsty. And it's like, then you bitch why fucking, you know what? In defense of women, I don't blame them for not wanting to suck a dick, dude. To be honest. Alright, one time I was masturbating and I accidentally shot myself in the fucking face with my own goo, with my own sperm. And I was like, oh my God, seriously? I'm sitting there wiping it off my face like, oh, this is so gross. And then I had that epiphany. I'm like, is this what women feel when they suck a dick? Oh my God. And instantly I felt disgusted with myself and with the way men have treated women over the years. You don't even know YouTube.
You know, you betas out there, you are not on the menu for this chick. Wham. She's already getting enough fulfillment, if you know what I mean.
Because that's the goddamn truth. When you're a smoking hot of age chick, hot women don't have to try that hard to get laid. Dudes who are attractive don't have to try that hard either. It just generally means that they may not be the person you want to fornicate with. Just because it's easy sex doesn't mean you want it in the long run. Yes.
She doesn't care about emotionally connecting. She just wants you to connect, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. And when women feel that stereotypical male animalistic urge to say, fuck emotional connection, she just wants some dick. Nobody says shit. When a woman's sitting there saying she just wants her pussy slammed out by some good dick, Nobody says shit. They're just like, oh, hey, yeah, you go, girl. Fucking female empowerment. Yes. And I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, that helps the dude get laid too. You know what I'm saying, you two? But when a dude says the same thing about women, he's perceived as the biggest fucking pig on the planet. Like, the dude doesn't want some pussy. He just wants the pussy and then he fucking wants to leave. He doesn't want any emotional. You know what I'm saying? I fucked that up, but yeah. The dude wants pussy, but he doesn't want any emotional attachment. Well, I hate to tell you, but emotional attachment is the biggest bitch about having. Okay, yeah, that's a bit too far, but that's the truth.
And after all those years of modeling, she's probably up to the game Connect 4 screen time. She's got one in here, one in here, one in and one in here, and the other one, she's taking a selfie.
Fucking hell. Fuck. Take a break from the empty cans. You know what? I got a little bit left for one more. All right, yeah. So let's at least empty this monster with the jack. Sometimes this is all you need. Is just a little splash. A little splash to wet your whistle. And literally, both cans of Monster Chaotic are emptied into said cup. The Mountain Dew and the Jack Daniels are going to go back into the fridge, and the empty cans are going into the can collector. Yes. I got ingredients to make more of the Chaotic Cobra drink combo. Bitch, yeah. Hold up, I gotta take a fucking alcohol piss. And
Here's a
Joe, Jesus Christ. Aha, ha, 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 ha. Here's a thought, he says. Jesus Christ, that's some smoking hot of age pussy. God damn it. Nice, healthy boob to ass ratio. Ha!
here, one in and one in here, and the other one, she's taking a selfie.
Don't forget the one in between your tits. I'm just busting balls. Calm down, YouTube. A lot of you are going to be going, how the fuck does this asshole... Okay.
Here's a thought for you.
Yes. A thought, he says. Goddamn fucking flies. I'm going to start blasting these. I opened up my window because it's a nice hot summer's day. And the fucking bugs just decide, oh, hey, look, the window's open. Let's fly inside. Yeah, no.
Miss Too Spicy? If all you care about is physicality, well, with time, that goes away forever.
Mm-hmm. If all you care about is looks in a relationship, that goes away. If all you care about is personality, that goes away too. With dementia and Alzheimer's and people finding other interests. And then on top of that, you just fucking, you die alone regardless of whether you have someone or not. So that's just something to think about.
Everyone. And the relationships you have with friends and family, well, those go away too. I'm sure you realize this every time you look in the mirror, looks fade. So I don't care how hot the guy is, he's not going to stay that way forever, and neither will you.
Yes. Yeah, looks will fade. Looks fade if I had. Excuse me, I sneezed. Kazoon tight. Anyways. If looks didn't fade, then excuse me, then I wouldn't be bald right now. But you know what? I haven't had a girlfriend in 3 to 4 years. You know what I'm saying? That's life. I have Asperger's. I'm going bald, and I haven't had a girlfriend in 3 to 4 years. I still talk to chicks because I'm like, that's just fucking shitty circumstances. And I focus on what makes me attractive to women in general. And I roll with it. Like, yeah, he's got muscles. He plays guitar. He can eat a mean pussy. And, yeah, he's got a huge... Now, when it comes to, like, dating in general, man, you just gotta focus what makes you attractive. What makes you attractive to the opposite sex? You find out what makes the opposite sex attracted, and then you think to yourself, do I possess any of these qualities? And even if you don't possess any of these qualities, you will find your niche. You will find your tick in society that makes you blend in.
When the physical stuff goes away and you don't have an emotional or mental connection, guess what? I think we just discovered why 80% of divorces are filed by women. Who knew?
Loneliness, fear, shame, greed, and alienation. These are the emotional currencies passed under the table in this collection of neo-noir stories from the creator of corporate land. Whether it's the offices of Wall Street or the Shake It clubs in Texas, in a world where everyone has a price, Pretty Lies will die. Grab yourself a copy of Pretty Lies Perish today. A link is in the description.
For reasons I don't understand, I rarely attract these men anymore.
When you start getting to the age where you're still single and you don't attract the men that you want as a woman, or if you're a dude who's attracting women and then out of nowhere all of a sudden you stop attracting the women that you're pursuing, that would suck. Okay, what do we got here? Yes, people are... Oh, just a hater text message. Nothing new, out of the ordinary. Just block, delete, ignore. The fact that people go out of their way to talk shit on me shows they're jealous and I rule their sad lives. Block, delete, ignore. Oh my God. She gets lots of emotional and intellectual fulfillment from her relationships with friends and family. And we already talked about that.
You understand exactly why. You just don't want to admit it. You are sailing on the river Nile. Look at that. New pyramid swing. But I'm going to humor you, Miss Spicy, and I'm going to explain exactly what happened. You tanked your value, and at 35, you were pricing yourself right out of the market. And you're throwing caution flags up all over your social media, and you don't even realize it. You could not have created a better warning label at the Surgeon General's office. Welcome to Box Wine and Catland. Population? You.
The men who flock to me, asking me out to the tune of several times a week, are average or below average looking smart guys.
So you
So let me get this straight. The chick who's writing this article says that if women are above average looking and men are below average, if women are below average, you cannot complain about the way a man looks. But if a man has standards, he's a sexist pig. Okay, it makes total sense. I mean, yeah. People are fucking sad as fuck, to be honest. Oh my god, dude, stop. Oh my god, this is hilarious. I'm not gonna answer it if it's a no caller ID. You're fucking dumb.
expect men to be attracted to something which you yourself don't value, but you're still using it, hoping it'll attract men. Okay. In the first
Yeah, this is just the same as men going through a midlife crisis. Like if I have a Corvette or a hot rod or an expensive sports car, she'll fucking find me attractive. Mercedes Benz, she might bend over when I pull up in it. Hate comments just get blocked, deleted, and ignored. You know what I'm saying, YouTube? Yeah, that's mad. Calm down. Gonna put this. Oh shit! Phone on airplane mode. Fucking trolls are dumb as shit.
Paragraph. You talked about your degree and your intelligence twice. But if you're a nice, intelligent dude, screw you. I'm too good for you, and you can suck my wart cyst. Oh, God. Well, now that I look at this book here, it kind of reminds me of you. Are you ready to settle down yet?
These men have everything I'm looking for in a friend, but they aren't what I want in a dating partner.
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you over the sound of feminists lying. They're over here screaming at the friend zone.
The friend zone is a sexist myth. I'll drink to that. Yes. The friend zone is a sexist myth. I will drink to that. That is the goddamn truth.
Is a myth. Please continue. The friend zone is real, and we've done a whole lot of episodes on that phenomena. Links in the description. But it is very different for men versus women. For a dude, the friend zone is all of the burdens of being the boyfriend and none of the bedroom action. For women, they get all the bedroom action they want. But
That's the truth.
no commitment. Thankfully, that's not that important for Miss Too Spicy, except for the fact that it clearly is, and that's why you're bitching about it. You're burning in, honey, and the autopilot you're using is taking you all the way to the scene of the crash.
My take is that they think my academic interests and penchant for elevated conversation will make me fall for them despite an obvious attractiveness gap.
Wow! This woman couldn't be more full of herself if she tried. And even then, she'd probably clone a dildo from her own DNA and ram it up her own ass. Oh. Some ladies, their ego goes all the way to 10, but this chick, she's flirting with 12. And ironically, it's the same as her psychological age. Screen 5.
If I was looking for a marriage partner or someone to start a family with, that might be true. But I'm not.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sure you're not. Yeah, whatever you say.
I want hot bedroom action with semi-committed medium-term partners.
I'm sorry, Miss Spicy. Did you miss the sign before you got on the Rooster roller coaster? You know the one that says must be this young to ride? Screen 5. The ride is over for you, honey. You need to get off now that you spent 15 years getting off. They need to make room for younger, more fertile passengers. I'm sorry, honey, but you're going to have to join the Cougar Parade. The line's right over there. Oh, look, there's a spot for ocelots. Bottom line, Miss Too Spicy, is this. If all you want is shallow validation and you're not getting it, you're the problem. Yeah, I know, you put one of your dick beaters on a stack of Bibles and swear you're not desperate, but all evidence points to the contrary. That slow motion collision with the wall, it is well underway. And just like death and taxes, never going to stop.
It sounds odd, but recently this non-stop attention from average-looking guys has started to eat away at my self-esteem.
Good.
Instead of feeling flattered that they connect with me intellectually, I question whether interest from only this type of man means I'm not actually attractive.
Hang on here. Let me go get a look at you. Bad news, baby. You're not. I really don't need to see your picture to realize that you're probably not attractive.
Yeah.
You might be hot in a worn-out cougar kind of way.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And when men are trying to look attractive for women, when they've exhausted all of their natural male instincts, it's a different story, right? The dude who doesn't know his time or his place. Just like, hey.
Wait, but attractive even for a...
No. So what I get for leaving the fucking window open?
In a way, but...
Yeah.
Attractive even for a medium-term thing. I'm gonna have to go with big hell no on that one. Shit. At my age, barely got enough for 3 minutes behind the dumb dumpster. And I'm gonna be honest, not gonna use my real name. Hey, how you doing? I'm Ken Adams. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You can't shake hands at the glory hole, Screen 5.
Again, they are great people. I just don't want to go to bed with them.
And I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Again, if they're not great people, she just doesn't want to go to bed with them. But if men pull the same crap, we get called pigs. Like, I'm sure he's a really nice guy, but I don't want to go to bed with him because he might be a total pig piece of shit. Ah!
That's totally fine. I'm a MGTOW guy. I got it. As long as you don't string these guys along and milk them for resources, you do you. But you better get used to this kind of attention, honey, because that's all that's left for now. As a betting man, I always bet on the numbers. And a woman in her mid-30s who has no kids and never been married, damaged goods. I made a whole episode about why you never date. Damaged goods. Links in the description. Now, I know you're going to scream, you might be right, but I'm just telling you what dudes see. I am well beyond my dick thinking years. And when I read this, I know the deal. And my one-eyed wonderworm, he's staring at the floor. Come on, one-eyed wonderworm. You used to watch me brush my teeth every day.
What can I do to attract the type of man I actually want to date?
Let me think about that.
Women want to attract the actual men they want to date. That's hilarious. If women wanted to attract the actual men they wanted to date, the things they'd have to do for that attraction, they would say, and I quote, "That's fucking degrading." That's the fucking truth. They'd be going, "Oh my god."
Age backwards. That's all I got.
Yep.
Take a piss, go have a cigarette, and finish this here video response. Yeah.
Space Ghost is on.
Hey, man, that's my line. Jesus Christ. And it'll help if you don't come across so narbipolegistic, just saying. And if you don't know what that is, I made a whole video about that phenomena. Links in the description.
And how can I stop myself from feeling so insecure about the type of attention I'm getting in the meantime?
Perhaps you
Yeah, because when men feel insecure about the attention we're getting from women who are conveniently less attractive, it's the fucking truth. Like, piece of shit.
should learn how to appreciate how these average men treat you as an equal. If you
You know what? And that's the truth for women. Everything Terrence Pop bitches about, women on some degree feel the same way. Oh man. Hell yeah.
You live your life thinking you're too good for people who actually like you. Well, good luck with that. Because
yeah, no shit. This is true for both genders. You're too good for people who like you. Then you want a bitch because you can't find a decent dating partner. Slow clap for you.
40 to 80 is a long fucking time to be alone. And kind of more miserable, especially for women when you die that way. Dudes, we expect it. Now, in
Yeah,
regard,
that's the goddamn truth. Dudes, we expect it. Women act like they're entitled to it. That's because of the way women and men get treated in our society. So I don't want y'all to think nothing less. Because of this shit.
Steve feeling insecure, I only have one thing to say about that. Well, it's actually two. It's about time, and I don't care. So, Miss Spicy, I hope I gave you some good advice. Green pot. Now, I know this isn't the advice you wanted, but it's the advice you're getting. Now, I know you were looking for someone to reinforce your own bias. Maybe they'll tell you what you wanted to hear, and you'll feel better, right? But that doesn't change the reality you're living in. You might not like what I'm telling you, and that's just fine. In fact, I'm expecting it. So if what I'm saying pisses you off, send all of your hate mail to kissmyass at I don't care.
Yes.
That is where you send emails to find out the truth.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, the most useful thing anyone can share with you is the simple truth. You may not like it, but hey, the truth hurts for a reason. And the truth is, only 6.5 men out of 1,000 are getting married today. And those guys, they can be real stupid or real picky. And why is that? Because they can be. And those dudes, you really think they're going to write a check against you? A post-wall, questionably fertile narcissist, and a social media attention whore to boot. Yeah, go ahead, sign me up for that. While you're at it, go ahead, sell me marriage and dare you. I know you can't sell me that because you can't even sell hit it and quit it. In a seller's market that's this saturated, if you can't even give it away, you're the problem.
Damn it. He's right. Well said.
Combine that with delusional standards, good times, good times. I don't know about you, but I had a good time. In fact, the menagerie is almost empty. Just like my last bottle of cold brew. I miss you, baby. So if you guys want to help restock the bar, redonkulous.com/donate. Sign up for Subscribe Star and send us a tip. Not that kind of tip, you sick bastards. Or you can sign up for a membership, and then you get to see pop culture uncensored, if you know what I mean. We can't talk about what you're going to see there, but, oh yeah, it looks good from here. Oh yeah, yeah, it does. With that being said, I'm done with you. Go ahead. You bastard.
That's for sure.
Oh, you're sailing down the river of denial, and there is no pyramids. Put that in your blowhole and smoke it.
But there are no pyramids. There is no. Pyramids. Are is a plural. Pyramids is a plural word until you say are, and not is. Because you sound like a
I sound like a non-English
you
major.
sound like a Detroit public school casualty.
Can't believe I'm arguing over it. It isn't an R. I never thought I would live to see the day.
Yeah. I got you, cool.